Yo, buddy. Still alive?
Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy.
Welcome to the White House.
Boxed of Chillet Scotta.
Good morning, Dorians. That's what it said. Box.
Welcome to the White House.
Box not open. We're after a late start. Yeah. But that's okay. Who needs their boxes open? That's a silly thing. That's a silly thing. And usually I like cut out pieces, clean stuff. I just did not have time. But we will still build regardless. And you will probably just be cleaning pieces today. Let's be real. Probably just cleaning pieces today. What? Mellow Mute, thank you so much. We've got 8 months all together. It's not bad. Eating catfishes attacked your food bowl? I did? Maybe? Unsure. Or she tried to move it. It's possible she tried to move it. You guys ever had cats that did that? They go around and they move their food bowl. I remember we had one cat that did that. And it just moved it all around the house. Like all around. These builds usually take a few streams anyway, so that's okay. Okay, but usually that's if I cut out the piece. If I don't, we'll probably be here for like 3 months. Oh, hello, Kamen Rider. I think for now. And unless we get another Kamen Rider, I'll just call you Kamen Rider. If we get more Kamen Riders in chat, then I will have to call you Blazer. Yeah, probably. There's just other things. There's so many other things I was doing. Also, just the start. It's the start back. How is everybody's back to regular life? It's no longer end of the year shenanigans going. I fell asleep at work on the first day back, so I really started off with a bang, you know. So the music's I think a little loud. Just a teensy bit loud. What's up, King? Hello. Hello. How are you doing? But you know what we could do? We can get in really early. Ahem. Good. Morning. Rex. Good morning. Dino. Good morning. Nauticon. Good morning. Teal. Good morning, D10. Good morning, The Wine. Good morning, friends. Hello. I don't want to yawn. I gotta stop yawning. Although I do feel, I don't think it sounds like it at all in any capacity, but I do feel more awake than yesterday. I don't know what happened yesterday. I was like super out of it. I have a Game Boy Color and some games. Wario Land 3, Donkey Kong Country, Ninja Gaiden Shadow. Nice. Keeping the ritual alive. I think it's been going surprisingly smooth, which is quite pleasant. That's good. I think, yeah, everyone is now a week into 2026. A whole week has already passed of 2026. That's kinda crazy. How does that? The floor's time is just weird. Also, thing is, it doesn't help that it like started in the middle of a week. Why does the new year not start on a Monday or a Sunday? Why does that? Why does it not do that? It's quite rude. It should always just skip days. Like if we should, end of the year should be whenever it is. Like, what is it? Is it Tuesday? And then it should just be Monday. Then the first should just always be Monday. Oh. Hi, it's Akimi. Hello! Happy New Year! Happy New Year! We are in it. We are in the thick of 2026 now. How many times have you accidentally written 2025? Have you broken the habit yet? Have you done it? I think I've typed it as 2025 once. And then I caught myself. Yum, yum. Hey. I can actually take over the whole screen. This is as big as I can get. I'm basically taking over your whole screen. I guess if I moved that, I could take over the whole screen in that way. Wait, hold on. There we go. In this way, I can take over the whole screen. Blah. You wanted to be on screen, Dordius? That's too bad. I'm in your way. You're not allowed to see yourself. Nope. 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 That's not allowed. Nope. Nope. Like this close, it lets us better see the details in your eyes. Yeah, all of the oh, there's always like the posts from either the YouTuber themselves or the rigging artist, and it's like always the eye physics, and it's like most people are not gonna see the eye physics when you're actually streaming because they're quite tiny eyes. Even though most VTubers got them big old anime eyes, they're still quite small. They're still quite small on the model, so. Let's go back to normal. I guess I can go back to normal. To my normal 6'8". Yeah. Those are some 4K UHD ray tracing eyes. Yes. That's what I got. I'm equipped with the finest of the finest, baby. Oh my god, homophobia of the eyes. That's what I got. So like, only the best for you, Darnie. Only the best for you. Did it. Alright, let's... I'll probably be yawning today. It is clearly inevitable. Oh, I don't have like a button. I was expecting a mod to hit Bong. I think we've said, it's been said in chat, so it's very possible that I have allowed that phrase. Regular orange crocodile. So why is the... Thank you so much for the raid. I'm trying to... The message is cut off. The message is cut off. Why was the message cut off? Welcome in, readers! Hello, hello, hello. Hi. Hi! Wow, look at that regular orange raid. Look at it. Wowee. Hi, friends. So wait, I do this. Okay, let's go. I don't have my what we're building. Welcome in, readers! I'm King Vitarni. I'm a jellyfish mechanic VTuber. I like mecha and retro games and plastic models. And today we're building a plastic model. Building it. Where is it? Oh, why is it so heavy? Oh, he's covered by poor lighting. I think I should be able to. Hold on. There we go, that's a little better. We still have the horrible lighting, but at least you can see more of him. Dun, 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 dun. I remember that show, right? It's like one of those, like, it's what, like 13 episodes or something like that?
Hey, buddy.
But the design, the mech design from it is so good. So I'm glad that Moderoid was like, you know what? I think that does deserve a plastic model. I think it does deserve a plastic model that you can build. Because there's a figure! And I think there's actually a more expensive model. But this is Moderoid. This is affordable. This is doable. It doesn't work.
Yo, buddy. Still alive?
Suisei no Gargantia! Yep. Oh, I forgot. The one annoying thing about delayed welcome in. Also, wait, let me open this first. Welcome in each of the raiders. The one thing I don't like about Moderoid boxes, no, is they don't do the thing like Bandai boxes to where it's like two separate boxes and you pull one off the other. No, you. Oh, there's a sticker there. That's why. You have to open boxes up like this. What? No, I do not like that. I do not like that, Sam. I am.
Welcome to the White House.
Why? Why, Moderoid? Is this cheaper? Is this cheaper than what Bandai does? This is like the actual only thing that I really dislike. The one thing I consistently dislike between every Moderoid build is their boxes. It's more effective packaging design for sure. It is. I still hate it though. You have to like open the flap bar on the side and all that. And then they still have...
Dadorny?
Welcome in. Oh. What? Bubble wrap?
Yo, buddy. Still alive?
What's in the bubble wrap? Oh, it's all the painted pieces. Classic of Moderoid. They're always looking out for us Thornians. But thank you to Mentor for the follow. Thank you. And let's see. Good Thorning Vaso. Good Thorning Clem. Good Thorning Noodle. And good Thorning Z Michael. Good Thorning Ironclad. Welcome in for... Oh, I just hit my... extra protection for the. It makes sense because Moderoid, instead of, I'm pretty sure. Let me check. D4. Oh? これ珍しいね。Water decals? Hold on, that might be a first for me and Moderoid. Hold on, Dornier. What are they? They are! Holy! Alright. I haven't built all. It's okay. I haven't built all Moderoids, okay? But this is my first time ever coming across water decals in a Moderoid kit. And it's like, it's everything. This is kind of intense. They could have made a lot of these stickers and then made them water decals, but no, this is a whole sheet of water decals. We're gonna have to have a day of just water decals. The only two Moderoids require a background of painting. Which ones? If they're older, I can see it. Newer ones, I've definitely been trying more to have color help. Trails of Cold Steel, Valorant, Origin. I don't know when they released those. I do not know when they released those. Oh my god. It's kind of crazy. Like, they even... It has... There's so many things. There's so many things I need. So we have this. We have this, which is our manual. Is this all in color? Guys, did Moderoid just like make bank or something? Oh. I think Moderoid made bank. This is all in color. Huh? It's like really nice stock paper too. Because I think they made bank and they're putting money towards this now. It's almost like jarring to see this whole thing in color. Like my eyes aren't used to it. My eyes don't know what to do. This is crazy. The models are less than 5 years old, but the entire model being a metallic color and requiring silver and gold accent trim all over meant they couldn't just paint every single armor piece. Yeah, and I don't... Like I said, this is the first time I've seen them do like a big watercolor sheet. It seems like for them, like, even like 4 years old, like they've, I think, just been adding on more and more. So I feel like even 4 or 5 years ago, Moderoid is crazy different from modern Moderoid. Nice business. But anyways, what I was originally going to point out is that we have a manual specifically for the building process, and then we have a separate manual just for all of the decals. Just for the decals. This is gonna be a little crazy, Dornians. We're gonna get a little crazy here. Phew. That'll be interesting because it's a lot of watercolor. Phew. It'll be interesting to see how it looks without the watercolor, and then like how much detailing we're going to have to be putting with it. Yeah, I don't know why too. Was it like an afterthought? Were they just not going to give us decals? And then like last minute they're like, wait, no, we can afford this. We can give the people what they need. Phew, I think I need to blow my nose.
Hey, buddy.
Alright, I'm back. I'm back for it. Let's see, I only ever built one Moderoid kit that came with water slides, but they were so minimal that I just left them out. Yeah! Like, I feel like I've gotten, like, stickers or water slides before with Moderoid, but never, like, to this extent. That's a pretty cool kit, because it is. It is a pretty cool kit. Wait, let me... There we go. It's such a different title than when we build Bandai kits, and it's like... Building 1/144th HG, something super mega ultra excursion movie version 37 or RX 3750 Warner's Champion version kit. It's like Moderoid chamber. They don't got sizing. They don't got anything. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, if I lost any of the parts. Now I'm looking at this because we almost lost a part that one time. If I did lose any of my parts, I can just show it over here. Wait, which is a knife? I can just fill out this form right here. It tells me exactly which part I would have to. Alright, what can I pull it nicely? It tells me exactly how much each runner costs if I want to reorder it. It's pretty convenient. The ASWG-35 Gundam. Marchusiais? I would believe it. I would believe it. That's the real thing, is it? The kits I built were the Mega Man X model from Kotobukiya. Oh, Kotobukiya is a whole other beast. Definitely not the worst, but I've heard many bad things about a lot of Kotobukiya kits. However, I've not built a newer Kotobukiya kit.
We're jumping onto white base!
But also, I feel like the Mega Man kits are big enough to where you don't have the usual problem of Kotobukiya kits. I feel like the problem with Kotobukiya kits comes from if you start getting small pieces. If you get big pieces, you might be fine. The official call sign for Gundam is Hajiro Boshi from... Oh! Yeah, see, they gotta just start getting crazy with those, or else it's like... They don't know what... What do I want to put this for? Except that... See, you say that, but then there's also the Muddler kits, which I've heard are trash. Like, it's always like Armored Core for sure, but then there's a whole bunch of other stuff that they've built that also is just like really iffy. Oh my god. I feel like it's been a while since I built Moderoid. Alright, now the question is, as always, where the heck do I put it? No. Beginners, do not buy white glint. Beginners, buy white glint. Do it, it'll be funny. It'll be funny! You guys want to see, before we start, you guys want to see my my Hanafuda cards? Look it! I remember I got these specifically because my friend was like, hey, I'm going to the Nintendo Museum. Do you want anything? And I was like, yeah, I want these cards. And then I looked them up and I could actually get them on Amazon. So I bought them myself. They're not even from the museum. You can just buy these from Amazon. From Nintendo itself. I was like, oh, cute. I'm just gonna buy those myself then. Bum bum. Super Mario. They're upside down! From the upside down. Sigir, Zoids, and Frames arms are nearly perfect. Yeah, those, it's basically all of the actual, like, mecha models, like robots that are bipedal. Just like small things. And probably with newer stuff. Like, they are constantly doing frame arm girls, so those are gonna be good. I think I remember I had issue with my Tachikoma actually as well. Alright, now one more thing before we actually get to Plamo. Do you guys know of the Golden Witch? Beatrice? Beatrice! I'm gonna make so much money with this year, guys. My family definitely won't be cursed or anything like that. No. I'm gonna get so much money with this bad boy. Look at them golden bars. Look at them golden bars. They're gonna be bringing me all the funds. No need to donate, Dornians. Beatrice-sama from Umineko's got my back. Interesting. This was the piece that was in the bubble wrap, but it's like there's only 2 pieces that are painted on here. The Kotobuki kits were from 2020. They're pretty good, but Zero Monoc in particular had issues where the ball joints on the feet didn't connect to their sockets. Those feet would come off easily. Sad. You can 3D print parts to fix the issue or hollow out the ball sockets so the joints can go. Yeah, but that takes 3D printing and hollowing out joints is definitely higher level stuff. If you don't got those skills, then you're just kind of screwed. Which I feel like most people buying that stuff are definitely not gonna be doing that. They must take out all of the runners from their plastic. We must show a pile of plastic. The shame of the true shame of the plastic model industry. You think it's the runners? No, no. It's the bag, Thornians. This must be some new tech. Because Bandai's doing this and now I'm seeing this with Moderoid. These like protective shields essentially for larger parts.
Welcome to the White House.
Like to make sure that they don't get bent or bruised. We've got them over here too. Interesting. Like Bandai, we had that. It was on a much larger scale, but Bandai was doing that. Hey, it's smart. Yeah, I'm wondering. Like, was it really that much of a problem? I hope my Zero and Iris come good. I believe. I believe. Here's the orange. Beautiful orange. How's a good door day 16? I could probably look. I'm not dealing with these yet. Or this. Probably don't need to cut them out. Zero kit releases next month and the Iris one releases in March. Is that like released it everywhere? So I always feel like the sites still say the release date, but that's like the Japanese release date, and then it's like it comes to the rest of the world like 2 or 3 months later. But then Ami. Alright, yeah, so it's probably get it like a couple weeks after. It's a good morning, Tsukiko! I realized that I think you came in while I was blowing my nose. And so I waved, but I didn't actually say good morning. Oh, I forgot to turn that off. You snuck one in on me! God, where is she actually? When can be snuck in before I find her? Oh, she crossed this. Oh, there she is. Got her. She has been contained. Me and Abao Q When Zeon Soldier said, "Please, Earth Federation, I need this." My Enfield is kind of brief. My Musai class is shot. Gundam is out. Why is the Mecha and Gargantia on Ruda's planet have birthing hips? Why not? Why not? Chamber is allowed to have birthing hips. Let robots have sex. You know, whenever I occasionally revisit the Moderoid website, it just further expands on how there are so many mecha I'd never heard of before. Yep! That's why they're the best. Because they're just like, oh, you remember that one anime? That one mech anime from like 20 years ago? And you're like, no? And they're like, well, it doesn't matter. It has a kid now. It actually has 2. We're coming out with a 3rd. And you're like, what? Huh? Huh? What do you mean, Moderoid? What? It's everything I could have ever wanted. Alright. Now I need... A lot of these are looking the same. But they're not very stable. Okay. We need a... Come on, bump. Come on, bump, bump. Probably has like 10 children. Like the funnels. Alright, let's see. The first, so we're starting off with the head. They're having us cut the head out. Or build the head first. Which I'm A-okay with. Because that's where the pilot suit is. How can you have a mech without a pilot seat? You actually can. You can very easily have a mech without a pilot seat. And technically, Chamber doesn't even need the pilot seat. He's autonomous. There we go. Right? I think that's the word. I believe that's the correct word. Is this the whole head? Yes, okay. We'll cut out all the head pieces. And there's a lot on A, so 2731. I don't know. I really think I was just like out of it yesterday. Because it's colder today. It's colder this morning. But then I don't feel like I need blankets. I think I was just, my brain was just shot yesterday. For whatever reason. I have no idea why, but it just was. Oh, this is painted. See, this is already done for us. Probably because they were like... Hold on. They probably looked at this and were like, we can't. There's no way we can make this a water slide. It'll bend, it'll fold, it'll be awful. Just paint it for them. Just paint it for them. Thanks, Moderoid. I knew you had our backs. I get the page for this kit. The only thing I didn't get is why For some reason, it advertised removing the top part as a feature, because that's what happens in the show. Because the head part is like its own cockpit area. That's this part right here. And since Chamber is autonomous, that's sort of like a getaway. It's like the escape part, essentially. The plane parts! Woohoo! That's pretty cool. It is. I appreciate. I don't think Bandai does that enough because they can get away with it. They can just not pre-paint anything. I don't think they like rarely do that. Like once every like 5 years, we get a pre-painted piece from Bandai. I think they should do it more, but they won't. They won't. Probably the closest we get is like the aerial parts, the aerial clear parts. I think that's the closest we'll get to pre-paint and stuff when it comes to Bandai. But it's probably not like very cost effective. I don't know how they do that on. Like, this is just a regular runner, and they had a piece pre-painted on it. How'd they do that? Is it on front and back? Yeah, it's on front and back. What is the technology? Where is the Moderoid tour? I need the Moderoid Plan Mo tour. Because I just... Oh my god, wait. And his eyes are pre-painted, too! What is Moderoid doing over there? What are they? This is crazy. Big brain, that's me. It's me. Moderoid's actually... I mean, this could still build awful. Build... No tiny... Okay, so no tiny stickers. But we do have... We have this. So I guess we don't have the eyes on the stickers. So no tiny eye stickers. We have water decals for bigger things. Some of it's smaller, but still. It's crazy that it's water decals. Like, there's some small stuff on this, but a lot, like, this is to the level of water. This is to the level of decals to where, like, I can't skip some of these. I could comfortably skip a lot of these decals and still be content with my kit. Which I would love. I love that. I love having more and not like having to utilize, be like, oh man, I need to have every single sticker that they've given me because they haven't given me enough. They didn't do enough. If I understood how to mess with water decals, well, we will have a whole day where we have to put all the water decals on this kit. So you can show up for that. That'll be the water. It's the water temple. We will face the water temple of Gunpla. That is water decals. They're not so bad. They just take patience. It's like something you have to do with a TV show. Or a street. A street. Up. So then you can like look at that for a couple minutes, lose your brain for a second, and then go back and be like, okay, now it's time to put on the water. But I'll do my best to keep me. You got this. You got it. Is that all we need? Oh, we need orange. We need orange. Wait, so beef, egg. Wait, that's not 6. That's close. be 9. Oh my god, 6 and 9 at the same time. Yeah, I feel like the ones that I get but are still difficult for me in terms of decals are what is it? Scratch decals. Scratch decals. Like I know exactly what to do, but I'll still mess up. I won't push hard enough. I won't scratch hard enough. The dry transfer, that's what they're called. Dry transfer decals still get me. Yeah. They're basically scratch and sniff. Oh, where's my nub jar? That does. I think I as a person need to apply more power when I do dry transfer decals, and that is just something I struggle with. I just have difficulty with power, okay? I think, what was I trying to open the other day? A water bottle! Oh my god, it was a stupid... It was... Make sure it's closed so I don't go everywhere. It was this. I was trying to open this, and it was like stuff. It was good stuff, Dornians. I calloused my hand trying to get that open. Like it hurt for a good while afterwards. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. I'm pretty sure that's just because I need power. That's a good morning, Nido P. Good morning. Also, I'm not on the good morning. Make sure I'm here. Okay, so we got that one. We got that one. We got that one. We good. Was it tight? It was very tight. And usually, for tight, like lids and stuff, I'll grab my I had a mouse pad, and I would just use the reverse side of the mouse pad because that's like all sticky, right? I got rid of my mouse pad. I don't have it anymore. I need to buy a new mouse pad so I can use it to open jars. That's the reason. But you usually it wasn't working. It wasn't working. My shirt wasn't working. Nothing was working. Now, the main reason to buy mouse pads, Dornian, is not for the mouse. It's to be able to use it to open up jars. Jars and any screw top. Because they're gonna get stuck. Not even warm water? Well, it wasn't a jar. I don't think warm water works on, like, plastic taps. That's usually for jars. I'll make sure I don't cut off something I'm not supposed to. Because that would not be very good. Like, that'd be very bad. And here, I use brute force like a plebeian. I wish I had enough brute force. Lend me your brute force. Like, I try and brute force it, but I can't. I get ouch. I get owie. Gotta train that gorilla grip you do. I'd have to get one of those, like, basically this, But then there's like a greater spring in between, so then I have to. Ugh. It's not quite the same when this is the only spring that's acting as resistance. 100 bananas a day? If you pay for it, I will. Ah. People at the gym say I'm really strong because how much muscle I have. I'll give you some strength. Yes! I'm in. I am in. I think there are secretly a lot more GymBro Dornians. I just think they don't want to. I think people don't want to like talk about it openly because they're afraid that they'll come off as like a GymBro derogatory instead of just being like a GymBro affectionate. Especially in like online digital spaces. Everyone's afraid that like gym bros are gonna talk about like how awful your meal plan is and how you should just eat plain chicken breasts and broccoli. But we have a gym. We have a gym in the Dorney in the TBD Discord. The Dorney Discord. The Dorniscord, even. I don't go really hard at the gym. I do lose weight, help my back and neck, which are in bad shape. I want to be small, like toned. Yeah, that's still. See, that's the thing. You could still be a gym bro and want that. That's still gym bro. That's gym bro affectionate. If you do manual labor, you'll develop grip strength real fast. Yeah, I got a desk job. I got me a desk job. I ain't doing no physical labor. I come from middle class America. I ain't do no physical labor. You can't just share muscle with Takimi. Muscle's not giving it there. No! You're gonna give it to me. I will not earn it. I will just take it. I'll take what is mine. As a teenager, I work as a handyman. And I was strong as heck. Now I'm a software engineer. My hands are soft and delicate. You moisturize them. That's the important part. Do you moisturize them? I think I can cut this. Yes, I can. I used to be able to bring up a refrigerator and fly stairs on my own. I remember when I moved to my current building, and I just shipped over a bunch of boxes. Like, I didn't use a moving thing. I just shipped over a bunch of boxes without, like, I just filled them up. They were so heavy. And I remember the guy who delivered the boxes to me, like, he looked at me, he looked at the boxes that he carried, and he's like, there's no way you're gonna get these up by yourself. I was like, really? He's like, fine, I'll help. I could tell that he was visibly annoyed that I had sent these and not really thought about it. Thankfully, I wasn't that far up. But yeah, there was no... My building doesn't have an elevator, so that was not... The kid has never been out in the hot sun digging up the dirt on a job site, no. But I wasn't banned. I did have to be in the hot sun then. I explained, I worked in retail for like almost 14 years, lifting a load and heavy stuff. Heavy stuff made me strong. Yeah, lifting up stuff will definitely mess with your back. Like, you have to separately train that. I'm just a little baby. He probably was like, he could see my death happening just by trying to carry up those boxes. He's like, if I leave now, it is a sure death for this small child. If I find me a waifu that works out, and it's like icing on the cake. I feel like, obviously it's depending on the person, but like, if you advertise it as going to the gym as kind of just like low impact stuff, I feel like there's actually a lot of people that would not mind going to the gym with someone. You could bring them over to the dark side of gym going. Like, if I had a significant other that went to the gym, don't get parasocial, okay? You stay in your lane. But if I had a significant other that went to the gym, I would probably like figure out how to join them. 'Cause it's like, if they're there, and I go there, like, we wouldn't even have to work out together. But then like we could head home together. We could like go get food after. We can go get food before. You can go shopping afterwards. You can be stinky together. It's like even the before and after would be bonding stuff. If the actual gym part is not. And then surgery in 2018. Oof. As long as I could. Until I couldn't no more. My little sister just had back. It sounds like your family just has. It sounds like you guys got back issues to begin with. Victoria, it's time to be parasocial. No!
Angel Darn, I trying to mutie 5 here. I have request you meet Sutter Pauls.
No. Just go to enjoy your workout. Yeah, I feel like that should be the thing. Is if you go with if like your significant other joins you, you should both just be enjoying your own workouts. I feel like that'd be the important part. Like, don't be that weird lovey-dovey. I mean, I guess you can. But that shouldn't be the requirement. You shouldn't be the weird, like, lovey-dovey couple that's, like, only getting half a workout because half the time they're, like, spawning or just fawning over the other. Like, no! No! Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Yeah! Oh my god, wait, that's right. The proposal video where the guy immediately starts doing the push-ups and it was like, it's the Sims. It's the Sims. Amazing. Me and my homeboy do 10 smooch reps as part of our secrets. Getting smooches in for the homies. Getting smooches in for the homies. They deserve it too. Lovely couples have no place at the gym. I think if you want to be that couple, just make sure it's not like really awkward for everyone else. I probably would laugh though if I saw people doing like reps and they smooched every time. That it would only be cute if there was no camera present. If they were doing it for the love of the game and not for the game. Not to get money or anything. If they were just doing it because they could, then I'd be okay with it. If I saw a camera in sight, then I would probably go tell on them to management. We all did. Mom, Dad did when they were alive. I was just the first to get surgery done on the back. Boom, 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 boom. Only homies smooch in the gym. Smooches for the homies. And only the homies. That seems like some kind of like BL setup. Only smooches. Only smooches for the gym bros. We gotta make sure that we can lift up all our heavy machinery. Isn't that right, Dornians? How else are we going to build mecha if we can't lift up? I mean, I have top sis. You're like, but Tsukimi, you're not really like muscly. I have top sis. For everything I can't lift up, I have top sis. You want a good love story with the gym? Look up Swole Mates on Webtoon? No, I don't think I would. Personally, I would not consider that as breaking a rule. Unless, well, even then, it's like, even if it was your own work, like that'd be the only time for it to be like, questionable. But you're like bringing it up. Like, say you wrote Swole Tunes. You're bringing it up in a situation where we're talking about romances and gyms. Like, that's just kind of like, that's good marketing. Like, that's basically the same as offering up like an anime, right? You're like, wow, there's this cool anime that I watched. I guess it went. Like, it's on top. I feel like that's kind of like that kind of like promotional stuff is fine if it's on topic and like 100% if it's not your own thing. Some people would feel kind of iffy if you're like, hey, this is my time to shine. We're talking about romances and gyms. Well, let me introduce you to my hot new product, Swole Mates. Some creators might be like, I feel like though for me, I wouldn't care as long as it's like topical. It's annoying when people just come in and they're like, hi. I know that this has nothing to do with what you're talking about, but have you heard about, like, if we were talking about like retro gaming and someone came in and was like, hi, have you heard of my hit new webtoon, Swole Mates? We're like, who the heck are you? Like, that doesn't have anything to do with my mitochondrial Eve. I haven't seen anything. Nothing since entering 2026. I have not seen a single thing about mitochondria. I gotta go to like a science museum or something. Where's my mitochondrial fix? I know they're in me. But I don't sense them, Dornians. First infiltrate the community, then BAM! Show your webtoon. It's like, alright, I'll do it for the... I'll play the long game. I'll infiltrate this community and wait until the exact moment where I can speak about my webtoon. I'll interact with the community. I'll become one of them. I'll appreciate the content that the creator's putting out. And then finally, in the long game, I will finally show my work. It's like, buddy, I feel like that's like the setup for a rom-com, you know? But also, Hakuga Dorning. You know how the rom-coms are always like, I'll infiltrate... Spy Family. Spy Family. I'll pretend to have a family. I'll pretend that I love my wife. I'll pretend that I love my child. It's the long con, Dornians. It's the long con. No, that's what I'm saying. It's okay. And I'm even saying if he was the writer, I would still be okay. I personally would be okay. As far as rules go. Like, I think I say in most places no self-advertising. But for Dornians that are here, that are like always here, I don't mind as long as you're on topic. And you're just like bringing it up. You're like, wait, I have something that I've worked on that pertains to this particular topic. If you just play the long game and it's fine. Just play the long game and it's all good. This is why I usually cut out and clean pieces beforehand. We've been streaming for an hour and 18 minutes. And I'm almost done cleaning the head. Almost. Not quite. We aren't quite there yet. Just become a Dornian. No, but you gotta go for the long con Dornian. Because, you know, there's some people that join Discord. Honestly, every time I see someone join Discord that isn't, like, a name I recognize from stream, I always, like, clench the butt cheeks and prepare and, like, watch them vigilantly like a hawk. I'm, like, ready for them to just post, like, the most awful thing known to humanity. I always, yeah. Want to see my poor. There's some people, they're getting kind of smart. Like, they'll come in and they won't say want to see my portfolio. They'll post like pictures. They're like, this is my work. This is a recent commission. And then they just keep posting. Like, that's all they post is a recent commission. Like, they don't interact with the community at all. All they're doing is posting their recent commissions. Like, you're not slick, okay? You're not slick. I'm watching you. Me undercover with my wife of 16 years and 3 loving children to simply suggest to her my homebrew AO3 Harry Potter Star Wars ship. You'll get it eventually. The time will come. Honestly, it's more impressive that in 16 years you haven't once been able to bring into the conversation Harry Potter or Star Wars related. Like, just watch one of my streams. You gotta watch more of our streams. I swear we bring up at least Star Wars every now and then. Watching us always. Always. That's like, oh my god, this is the first time it's ever happened to me. I got a friend request. What are we building today? Moderoid Chamber. It's Chamber from, what is it? Suisei no Gargantia? I forget what the English title is. But it's from Moderoid. And from the looks of it, it looks like it's gonna be a good kit. Of course, it could still build poorly. That is always a possibility. But as of now, it looks like it's gonna be a pretty solid kit. Let's see, and it goes like this. Got a box pick or anything? No, but I do have a box. Look at him! He's a very cool guy. Gee, do they show? They have original here. The illustrator. Borista. No. What is that? No, she's not a name. No, she's not a name that anybody would do. But Agent Catfish is talking with the birds outside. Birdies. Gargantia on the verdant planet. Yeah. That's what it is. Honey, we've been together for 20 years, and I need you to know that I've been working on a fan-made Sentai comic that is in season 9. And I actually only got together with you because I really wanted to show you it. I'm sorry for this deception. Seems like it's... I think I just need to push. Yeah. What if you read your partner's work and it was mid? I mean, unless they're aspiring or current writer, I would honestly just kind of assume it. I would kind of just assume it. Because it's hard to be a good writer. God had never in this economy. Humble flex. Yeah, my humble flex of getting this as a gift from a friend. I've never bought my own god hands. These are also, the red ones are actually the cheaper pair. I believe the red ones are like $30, $40 as opposed to the blue ones that are like $60, $80. Which of course you can get cheaper ones. Like I have these and these probably cost like $5, $10. I feel bad for the no. I open a discussion of what I allow, of what's allowed. Now Dornians that are in chat today know what they can recommend and what they can't, or when they can and when they can't.
Yo, buddy.
We have knowledged the Dornians. They have
the
been
White House.
knowledged. So we gotta get the good Dornings in. Ahem! Good Dorning overshot. Good Dorning. To Cloud Force and good Dorning. Let's see. A fairy son? A fairy son? A furry? A furry? Single blade numbers were like $6 on Temu. They're okay-ish. I refuse to buy from Temu. I refuse! but mainly just because they weren't really like a big thing. I don't really see the point. It seems like most of this stuff is like at least clothes. Like I feel like clothes is what I would get mainly from there, and they don't seem high quality. So like I don't see the point. I don't see the point really. Has anyone bought Flamo off of Temu? Is that a thing? Can you buy plastic models off of Temu? Should we do that one day? Should we buy some plastic models of Temu and see how they build? Cause I remember looking at it, and I've watched just a ton of videos, of like how Temu will rip you off. But I feel like I've never seen anybody talk about if Temu has Flamo. I bought off Ali. The third-party kits vary in quality depending on the maker. That makes sense. Yeah, I saw someone that bought. There is a Berserker Noble Gundam on AliExpress that has Booba. Like they give you Booba. And the person that bought it didn't realize that it gives you Booba. And they were very confused. Everyone was like, "You bought the AliExpress Booba Nobel?" And they're like, "What?" And then they saw that there was Booba in the runners. There was a separate runner specifically for Booba. I have usually real test stuff just sold through their site. Naruhodo.
Hey, buddy.
Hey! What kit is this? Moderoid chamber. Is my title enticing people? Are they very confused as to what the heck Kevin Costner's Waterworld mech could be? What in the world is a anime mecha Kevin Costner's Waterworld as a Chilean? Good morning, welcome. Welcome in. I've never actually seen Kevin Costner's Waterworld, but a streamer that I watch like frequently talks about it and even plays like the retro video games based on it. I feel like I've seen Kevin Costner's Waterworld indirectly at this point. I wonder if I should bring up a next time we do this. I'll have a box art small. I'll be like all the other Gunpla streamers. They usually have like a picture. You know, they have like a picture over somewhere in the corner. It'd be like, this is what we're building. Usually I don't for Gunpla because most people have an idea. But one, like really, how many people watch Suisei no Gargantia? And two, most people don't even know like that this is a kit. So both version of the personality nobles, they are good kits. It's one of the G Gundam kits I need to get. I will be going on a trip soon, and there will be places to buy Gunpla from. I might look around there to see if any of them are selling Noble Gundam for like an okay price. And if they are, I might just buy her. Cause she can like I at least have a place for her. I am legitimately running out of places. Like I'm thinking I have a cat tree that Agent Catfish does not use in the slightest, and I'm like, should I just get rid of that and replace it with like another display case? As if she was using it, I wouldn't get rid of it. But but she isn't. So like, why should I keep it? Why should I? This facing this. Goes here. But no. There we go. There we go. This kit makes me want to get white panel liner. It's a thing, Dornians. White panel liner is very much a thing, and I think it'd look really good on this kit. There's a lot of crevices in here. That could use some defining. Oh. Wee. But it should be able to find it, theoretically. I think I see it. I think I see the piece that just left. Black V-fin was the Black V-fin confused me for a sec. Honestly, I kind of forget. I mainly remember the things I remember about Chamber: round head, snatched waist, giant hips.
Yo, buddy.
That is what I remember
Still alive?
from Chamber. So then when there was a V-fin, I was like, huh, V-fin. I guess Chamber did have a V-fin. So, hello, Daniel Bond. Good morning. Welcome in. How you doing? Which way are we facing this? This way. Then we put this here. Ah! I had the orange piece upside down, and that was really confusing me. So your Plumbo Lab video is pretty cool. Oh my god, the museum was. If you want more in depth, I need to remember. I had a stream where I went over all that stuff. Where I went over like more specifically, as opposed to just like how the video of Bandai's lab is. Like I kind of just like showed stuff for the video on YouTube, but there is a VOD where like I actually talk about it. Link that. What's wrong? No. Yeah, I've been meaning to get that video out for a while, and I finally sat down and made it! I think the problem was like, part of me was like, I want to have me talking, but I also don't know what I would talk about. So I finally just decided I wouldn't do any talking. I would just do music video, basically. I used to do those all the time. Like when I was in Jet, I basically I would take videos all throughout the year.
Dadorny, Dadorny, Dadorny.
Bible Black Enjoyer! Thank you so much for the follow. But I would make videos like every year of all of like the videos I'd taken from that year, and I just set them for music, and it'd be really fun. I put that out. I used to do that, but now I don't really go out enough. Now I don't really go out enough to like, you know, make it be able to do that. Put this here. How are we doing this? Here.
Welcome to the White House.
What's that? Jay, good morning! Welcome in. Yeah, I would like... If I go... Like, I'm not gonna do every Japanese touristy thing and make a video for it. But I would like... How does that not look right either? Is it like... Where does this go? If there's like mecha stuff that I go to, it'd be cool. I would be down to make a video. How is this supposed to go? What am I connecting this to? What exactly are they asking me? Aha! I did all the touristy things once just to say I did. Yeah, because that's the thing. Especially in Japan, a lot of the touristy things are like actually good. Like the only downside is the crowd. But it's like the actual places themselves are pretty cool. You just have to deal with the crowd. My upcoming trip. I've actually lived in the place where I'll be going, or like near. I lived pretty near where I'll be going on a trip soon. And so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna like place myself in the most touristy area I can. Cause like I've experienced it as someone who wasn't being super touristy, because like I was studying abroad. I lived there when I studied abroad. And I didn't have that much money. I couldn't be very much of a tourist. How long will we be traveling? It'll just be 2 days. It'll be during the weekends. We won't have weekend streams. But I'll only be back for the week. I'm not using up my travel days. No, sir. If I ever go to Japan, I should not be trusted with money. I don't know what I would have done if I had come to Japan for the first time. And I actually had money. I don't know what I would have done. 'Cause I only was able to buy things. Like I didn't have a job going into it because it was my junior year of university and I was not working a job. I probably should have been because I was a university student, but I wasn't. So I had no money saved up. I managed to get a scholarship that gave me funds every month, and that's what I did. That's what I used. My greatest achievement this trip was staying in Book Off until they started to close. Nice! And then they played Old Lang Syne. Yep, that's how you know that they want you out. It's like, yeah. Ooh. So this is what we got so far. Mind you, The white and the orange that are on the whiskers, those were painted on. The green were also painted on. The green eyes, they were already painted on. Oh, I can't turn it. Moderoid. Moderoid doing God's work. Thank you, Moderoid. Thank you, Moderoid! Book off is so good. Book off. I love they have such a catchy song.
Mecha anime version of water version of Mad Max. Is this true?
Is this? Yes. Absolutely. Is that what it's called? Yep. Do 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 And when you hear that song in Japan, no matter where you are, just know they want you to get the GTFO of their establishment. If you hear that, that's how you know. Like to visit one of those stores with the used junk. Yeah, that get book off. Usually, actually no. What's the word? Awkwardly hard off might have them. Jungle? What are other places? Gargantia? Yeah. Suisei no Gargantia. It's Chamber. We're building Chamber today. Good boy. Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum. Okay. And it looks like they're both. Might be here for a while. There's G. There's D. It looks like we do need D though. Boom, boom. I did some serious damage because
Yo,
I
buddy.
did the little
Still
item
alive?
basket at the door for an hour. Found so much Tedesco stuff. It's great because it's like someone could have just like that. Probably someone was just clearing up space. Like they're like, you know what? I love Nadeshko, but it's no longer like my thing. So I'm going to sell these. And then you're just like, oh, here I go. Welcome. As a good morning, Mr. Stink Crack. Good morning. Did I miss anyone? Good morning. No, okay, we good. We're all good in the neighborhood. And yes, it is a very hard name. It's a very funny name. There we go. Do I need H? No. I found it. I don't know if Hard Off has its own what's it? Jingle? It's for Book Off because it's books. They have a jingle that's like if you want to sell books, sell them at Book Off. It just replays in my brain all the time. Like if someone says Book Off, instantly my brain's just like. But yeah. I don't know if Hard On has one. Or Hard Off? Hard Off, there we go. Japan has Hard Off, and then they have Head On as a medicine that helps you. So Japan just likes to mess with you, basically. And the first thing is because we're talking about Hard Off, because of Book Off. You know, I don't need beef first. And then I got confused and I said the wrong thing. 14 and 17. There are other places as well aside from Hard Off. Sudagaya is another place where you can find, if you're in Japan, where you can find used stuff. Sudagaya is very good.
Angel Darnay Crack 50 here. Head on. Apply directly to the forehead. Head on. Apply directly to the forehead. Head on. Apply directly to the forehead.
Do it. Do it. Apply directly. Copy off too. Yeah, that as well. Japan is all about reselling things. It's kind of amazing that, like, America... I guess because... No, in big cities, I feel like there would be a thing. America's just, like, hoarding their stuff. They don't, like... They either hoard or they throw away. Used shops to start at. Like, there's one. There's, like, one place. It's just so weird that, like, that America doesn't have its own, like, second-hand chain store. Aside from... Oh, what's the big one? What's the big clothing one? Like, that's it. That's all they got. Like, yes, it sells everything, but it's mainly for clothing. Yeah, Salvation Army, but then there's another... There's, like, a name for one. Goodwill! That's what I'm thinking of. I don't know if maybe that's, like, not, like, everywhere. At least in California, yeah, Goodwill is what I heard of the most. The Baú is almost done! God, it's such a good name. It's such a good name. It's nice because I feel like most everything is fast fashion or super trendy and then gone. Especially right now. That's just honestly, that's both a supply and demand problem. Like, people want fast fashion because it's cheap. And then suppliers are like, well, it's cheap to make, so... And we get more money because you're buying more clothes, so... Be a mentality of second hand. What are you, poor? Very possible. Very, very possible. It's funny too because in a lot of Asian countries, there's sort of like a faux pas with second-hand stuff because, you know, like it could have some bad vibes around it, but Japan does not care as much about that. No. You did that in sync with the rooster crowing outside. Wake up, Dornians. Wake up. Second-hand Orions, they care about the true. Give me your kidneys, Dornians. Give me your kidneys. Give them to me! Actually, technically, liver's the best. I want your livers. That's where I can get the real goods for the mitochondria. Kidneys, please. Kidney, please. Give me your kidney. Give me your kidney! Mine's pretty fatty, sorry. Perhaps eat your pancreas. You got any sauce for it? I just have to like eat it as is. Can I get some sauce? sauce on your grilled pancakes. For a second, I thought it said pancakes. And I was like, I wouldn't be opposed to trying it. I wouldn't be opposed. But pancreas, I'm not so sure about. Pancreas, I might need to be talked into. Ooh, what is the difference between these? Yeah, 11 and 8. Yeah, they do look different. Okay, I think I've seen it. Okay, yeah, I should be able to distinguish those. After I cut them out. I lost context and I just heard give me your kidneys without context is crazy. What do you mean? What do you mean? If I am in need of a kidney, as your streamer, you should, without question, feel the need to give me your kidneys if I asked for it. Without question. We are looking to practice on rope skill. I know. But hot sauce on pancakes is so good depending on what you're eating on the pancake. Savory pancakes are slept on. They are. They are. I remember I had pancakes with chili sauce. Or no, pancakes with like chili. Like chili bean chili. And sausages. Oh my god, it was so good. Oh my god, it was so good. Like there was not a breakfast. I guess the sausages, but they were like lunch, dinner type of sausages. It was so good. There was not a breakfast item to be had except for the pancakes themselves. We need a third. Just sandwich by my whole breakfast. McGriddle. What you have just described is a McGriddle, but with more steps. Okay, so we got that. Well, that's a lot of tiny 8 pieces. I think I will wait until the end, because there's a lot of instructions around those. Spicy syrup! I don't think I've ever had spicy syrup, actually. I'm usually, like, if I get pancakes, usually, not always though, I'm like, I want the traditional. Like, it's gotta have oodles of fruit. Because that's the thing, I guess, because I don't make my own pancakes really ever. I usually go out for them. So it's like, if I go out for them, it is because I want them in the usual sweet state. For the one time that I got them with chili. Like, I'm not knocking it. I just don't do it all that. Like, not even hot honey? No, I don't think so. Because none of my parental units were like breakfast people. I don't know how I got to be such a breakfast person. Like, I never had it in high school. But now I'm like, full. You can't take the breakfast out of me. Breakfast is at the very core of my person. One of my favorite places I found around my home station in Japan serve pancakes like that. I'm gonna need you to drop a name for me. can be in Discord. It could be here. I'm gonna need the name of that place. Thank you very much. I love me some pancakes. I was actually, for my trip, I was looking what places have pancakes near me. Felicidad! Oh my gosh, how Christmassy. I guess it's like technically Feliz Navidad, but it's close enough. It's close enough, right? Oh, I really ate in bed. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Otero año de felicidad. I still can't believe that that's all there is to that song. There's like that and the other line. And there was no surprise lines. There's nothing. Nothing. They can't spring up nothing on me. And Tsukimi, they were too afraid. They were too afraid to try and spring up some other Spanish lines. They thought I would get mad, so they just kept it as is. That song definitely changed so that I could sing it properly. Thank you. Thank you, song. Thank you. Can I get going now? Bye, guys. Goodbye, Rex. Thank you for stopping by. Is that all the E's I need? It might be. Because it looks like I also need G. Not you. Not user G. My prep. I didn't get G. Nine. Escape. I feel like it's been forever. Well, no, I guess recently. I was gonna say it feels like it's been forever since I've cut Plummo on stream, but recently, like, I don't cut out enough beforehand, so I end up having to cut out stuff anyways. We probably have cut out stuff recently. Well, I ain't finding the time to prep pieces, Thorny. Like, if I do find the time, I will do some prep. But I got my hands full of so many other things. 12, 5 and 6. 50! 50 streaks. Is it? Do you even know where your clothes are at this point? Do you know where your clothes are, mister? Wait, what did I just cut out? I just cut out 7. Oopsie! But the bill. But not really. Oh man, clothes gone forever. But the build is going good so far. We haven't really built much. We built his head. We built his head. Should have been 51 today, but I got sick. So I just slept yesterday. Also, I think it would have broken your streak if that was true. It's not like the... Because Twitch has it weird, right? It's not like how many streams you showed up for. It's how many times you have showed up when stream is there. So if I stream, you have to be there or your streak is broken. Unless it just doesn't add. Like if you watched a clip and it just doesn't add it to the streak number. 5 and 6. And then we need 10, 11, 15, 16. So this full area. Yeah, clips count to help not break your streak, but I'm wondering now maybe they don't add a number? Maybe they have it to where it's like you can continue on to the next time, but it doesn't actually add the amount? Yeah, like is saving it not count towards the number? That how it works? No, Naruhodo. For some reason, I thought that would add it to it. But because you have to watch, if you watch the VOD, you really have to watch a certain amount of time before it comes. Probably because, they're trying to promote shorts. They're trying to promote the clips. That's all the beat. Where is the... You have to watch a little longer before the number ticks up. Because mine was 51 yesterday after maintaining and went to 52 today. Oh. We're learning all the... It's funny that they just like dropped this and then just didn't tell anybody anything about it. Like they give you the bare minimum knowledge, but we're just Did you watch the entire stream? Did you watch yesterday's stream? I'm still not sure. I kind of want to keep playing yesterday's game. It was like a lot at the beginning because I wasn't sure what the heck even was going on. But now that like I've got the flow. Now that I've got the flow going. Might bring it back next week, maybe. Like, I don't think we'll continue the whole way because I feel like after the 20-minute thing, I think there's still a lot of gameplay. I think. I assume. There's not. As much as I could to save it, but I was so sick I kept passing out. Totally okay. I know whatever, like the few times that I do get sick. Although I just like, yeah, basically it just ends up, if I'm sick, I just end up putting on like some sort of TV show or something. And then I just kind of like doze in and out of watching it. Like it's not something I care about. It would like it's a movie. Like I'll put on like something as if I were to put on TV. Like I don't really care what's going on. And then I just like go in and out of consciousness. And then I eat. It was D. I need 2 G11. Is there 2? Or is there 2 G? The eyes in the HUD burned into my tree. I didn't use that feature either. Because I could, the eyes tells you how you react or how you talk to people, whether you're just like nice or whether you're angry at them or like abrasive. I didn't really use it yesterday. Always happens when the weather keeps changing. My body gets weak and the weather drastically changes it. Yeah, I usually get at least like sniffly. I feel like the last time I really got sick was when I got my first COVID shot. That was the last time like I really got sick, like crazy sick. And I was just out of it. Like I totally remember just being in and out of consciousness. Waking up enough to order banh mi and mango juice and spring rolls, and then like going to sleep and then waking up and it was at my door and then eating that and then going back to sleep. It's like, that's all that I can remember. I mean, I just got really... I had a temperature at one point of like 42 C. Like if it had gone on any longer, I probably should have gone to the hospital. But thankfully, that was the height of the fever. And I remember I woke up and I was like, oh, my fever broke. I feel so much better. And then I checked and I still had a fever of 40. And I was like, what? Insanity. Absolute insanity. Like, what do you mean I felt better at 40 degrees? Insane. Insane. Okay, what do we need from B? We need B12. I feel like my body's been compensating ever since. I think I just have like a slightly lower body temperature. No, it's okay with me! So Nimi? Had name change time. The high humidity plus phlegm. Get it out of here. Throw the whole thing out of here! We don't need no stupid high humidity and no phlegm. Especially the phlegm. Get rid of the phlegm. The high humidity, I don't like it. But I can live with it. But the phlegm? No, get rid of it. Destroy the whole thing. Yeah, thankfully that was like the beginning. I guess middle of COVID is what you could say. Beginning, middle of COVID. Whatever they got. So what's it called out? 24. Alright. You're like sweating out the fever, or do you not? I don't usually feel hot when I get a fever. It's very rare for me to get a fever. But I feel like I don't really feel hot, so I am just completely covered in blankies. And then we need 22 as well. Or up on it. So what I will do, I will grab my container for these so I can put them in once I cut off stuff. Song. Yeah, we've got classic GP pop song. Actually, I think it's just all flavors of popular Japanese songs. As jazz and bossa nova instrumentals. Let's see. Sora mo toberu hazu spitsu. That's what that song is called. If you realize someone is getting a fever early, sometimes you can sweat it out. Eat them up like a burrito and then they get better? Oh. I didn't know that. I feel like I don't realize enough because I don't get fevers too often. I don't really realize when a fever is happening until it is fever. He's playing this on NHK New Year's broadcast. Who sings it? Is it... Just from the sound, I want to say Hoshino Ken, but I don't actually know. Or Hoshino Gen, not Ken. Hoshino Kubota. Ah. Where's it coming out? That sounds very Japan. Cause I think this playlist is from like 8 years ago. 9 years ago. It's got like all the classic songs. 365 by Mr. Children. Alright. Oh wait, no, this is... Oh, they messed up. Do they have all of the... Okay, wait, no, this is a different song. They stopped labeling the songs at some point. Wait, no. Okay, they're just repeating. That's what it is. So that was La 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 Love Song. Previous one. What was the vid called? The one that we're listening to right now? Cafe music, Japanese pops, jazz and bossa nova instrumental music. If you put in Japanese jazz before 2020, it should come out.
Hey, buddy.
Omega Ultima! Returning. Are you well acquainted with our bestie, Amber? Are you winning? Only if you're friends with Chamber. You are the determining factor. Was that my boy Rusty? Yes. Yes, it was indeed. Who missed? Oh my god. Not besties with Chamber. Look at this boy. Look at his little head. Look at his round head. Look at his big brain. Look at it. He's from Suisei no Gargantia. The hit mecha anime that everybody definitely saw and was not slept on in any way possible. Because it was only 13 episodes and it was basically Kevin Costner's Waterworld, but with mecha. With mecha and a side plot of space war. Like a teeny side plot. Despite that size, he has not brain power. No, because I don't know how easily we could. He's not brain powered because he can do something that I can do, which is his brain just like pops off. his brain just goes bye-bye sometimes. This is something that I can frequently do. My brain also can just pop off. If I had to get stuck on a water world, Chamber is the one bro I need by my side. Same. Same. Put off the knobs here. Is what I'll do for the rest of stream. Watch Gargantia again. Might have slept on it, maybe. Perhaps if you did. It's very slice of life. Is that really plastic bricks from all the models you've built? Yes. Yes. General relators, or else I would show you the side view. I'm gonna need to empty it soon. Gonna make maracas out of it. We can have our own shaker. Shaka 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 shaka. Shaka 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 shaka. There was a dash of Starship Troopers in Gargantia too. Was there? Yeah, I wouldn't have been able to identify because I still have not seen Starship Troopers. Did I watch that and then rewatch Gargantia? I should watch I should watch Starship Troopers. I should watch Kevin Costner's Waterworld. What else would be a good primer to get me ready to rewatch Gargantia? Any other Water Society movies? I always suggest Gargantia to all my friends, and they thank me after they watch it. Hi! I don't know anybody that I would rec it to, but I think that's just because I don't remember it. I just remember, like, enjoying it. Ooh, Blue Submarine number 6 is a good one. You're right, you're right. That is a very good... Did I practice? I think I did. Everybody on Jaya is proud of their nub job. But see, you say that, but there's a lot of people that, like, they'll come in here and they'll be like, that's where you put your knobs? Oh my god, I never thought about that. Or they just like they just like trash their knobs, which I mean I probably will end up doing. But it's just easier to clean it up like this for me. And it looks like good sprinkles. It looks like good sprinkles. Gargantia is the aftermath of a soldier coming home from war, trying to figure out what to do next. It's such a... I mean, that basically is what it is, but it's not like afterwards, like forced out of. I've sacrificed my jar for the runner box. A runner box? Keep all your runners? I don't got space for that. Like, I've actually kept some runners for specific things, but I think I'm gonna have to get rid of them soon. Like, it's been years since I've touched them. I think it might be time to realize that I won't be using them. Mine is gone in the garbage. Could start one from Marmalade Jar when I start building my new kits. The only reason why I do it is because it's easier for me. Like, it's basically a trash can, but it's just an easy to get to trash can. Like, it's a very easy access trash can. Leroy, good morning! Welcome in. The diameter of runners is very convenient. Diameter? I only make putty from the runners and the cement if I need it. I have seen people say that, like, that's a good way. Like, if you need to patch something up for a kid, then you just make putty out of the runner. So that, like, you're still working with the same color. I shouldn't be doing this now. I'm just supposed to be cutting pieces! Let's denub all these guys. No super fixing. Just denubbing. And then we'll call it. Oh, we're done. Now it's time to continue the aerial 00 custom. Ooh, fancy. Fancy. Are you making the aerial more 00-like, or are you making the 00 more aerial-like? So you see my old kits that I made when I was young, where I gouged at the panels for the spruces? What? Nobody ever does that. Nobody ever cuts too much. That can't be possible. Everyone always cuts the perfect amount. Everyone is perfect at building kits the first time they build them, and if for some reason you aren't, then you are a stain on society and deserve to be blotted out. Clearly. Clearly, that's how it works here in Gunpla World. It just use your teeth! You might want to go to your dentist. That doesn't sound like a very good, that might not be good for your teeth. I think the plastic would be fine, but I think your teeth would be suffering. Are they okay? Are they hot when you brush them? We need to take you to the doctor! Doctor, her teeth! Her teeth! Basis aerial rebuild with custom backpack, with double OG drivers and double. Ooh. You'll have to show us in Discord when you done. Discord's been popping recently. It's very fun. I love checking in on Discord and seeing everybody vibing. Just seeing Thornians hanging out with Thornians. Seeing them chatting it up. Seeing them hanging out. Talking about Plummo and Animu and manga. Discord or Datcord? Discord. We don't talk about Datcord. We don't talk about Datcord. I don't. That's against the rules. No kidding. Or am I? But I do like talking about mango because they are delicious. How can you get enough of mango? It's like I'm always really excited at one of the Vietnamese places I can order from. For some reason, they just have mango juice. They have really good mango juice that they sell with all their meals. So I'm like, yeah, that sounds great. I think I will get mango juice with my Vietnamese food. Delicious! Sounds like a great concept for a film in the dark future where status is granted on how well you build kits. The weak are killed while the strong grows. Only Tsukimi can light the way in a dark apocalypse. That's right, Aubrey the Savior Dornians. Like, it's no longer a joke that gunpla nubs are cracked. Like, that would be the world we live in. I'm back. Are we eating glue? We don't glue in these parts. This is plamo. Wow! We in the area. What area? Area 51? Are you in Area 51? The drink could be called Forbidden Sprinkles! Oh my god, that would be one of like its street names. Can you imagine like hard-boiled? Like think Snatcher levels of hard-boiled, and then they're talking about yeah, you heard about, or they're searching for the bad guy, and they're like, yeah, we're looking for a guy. He deals with forbidden sprinkles. Like, yeah, I heard about forbidden sprinkles. It's all the rage nowadays. Dude, absolutely. That would be one of the names. I need my plastic fix! You can only get it if you're a good builder, you know? If you're a bad builder, you just, you just like rip off the pieces from the runners, and you don't get no nubs. You don't get no nubs because there's no nub from it. You have to have an experienced builder cut off the finest nubs for you. Finest. There's certainly a time to join the chat. And yes, impressive job of forbidden sprinkles. I was looking for printable labels last night on Reddit. Hello, welcome in. Hello! I can upload the builder. Yeah! Do it. Do it. Area 51, doing the Naruto and believe in I am the only one. Naruto. He's really cool. Sakura, they're beautiful. Actually, no, it's Sasuke's really cool. And Sakura the beautiful. Naruto! Naruto! Believe it! Believe it! They don't call them drug dealers, they call them sprinklers. There's gotta be another. It can't be as obvious. It can't be as obvious. You probably just call them. Cause I mean, drug dealers, they don't got separate names depending on the drugs they sell. Wait, or do they? Here I am with my ninja clan. Ninja clan, here we stand. Naruto, I'm on my way. Naruto, I'll be okay. Dun, dun, dun. As far as I know, drug dealers don't have different names, but I also don't really know about drug dealers, so they could have different names. actually don't know. I only know that one part. Tato mamore. I know. I think someone posted it in Discord a while back. The what is it? Is it Akiboshi? One of the openings or endings. The guy, he was on First Take, and it sounds like literally the same as he did. He sings that song as if he's singing it like a bajillion years ago. Do 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 do. Hope to bite your head before you idealize. Da, 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 da. That's one of those songs where it's all in English, and you're like, hey, you're an English native. You remember all the lyrics, right? And it's like, no. No, it doesn't matter if the song is in English or Japanese. If I don't spend a bajillion hours remembering the lines, I can't do it. I can't do it. Da 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 da. Never going down. Thinking is believing. Me with JP songs low key. But like people are like, oh well, if it's in Japanese, like it's your second language, so like it makes it more difficult because you're just memorizing a bunch of like sounds, right? So it makes sense with a song that's not your native language. But it happens to me for songs that are in my native language. I gotta spend hours remembering the lyrics because I just don't remember. Everything is just sounds to me. Oh, the Case Close shows have the strangest English. It's the best. I love funny English. The sounding sounds. Yep. The guy who did Gekkan Shoujo opening. There's a while when every day he was streaming like 4 hours a day of him practicing that one song over and over again. Like when you say the guy who did Gekkan Shoujo Nozaki or Gekkan Shoujo's opening, like the actual singer, like he was practicing the rap. There's a part in that song that goes very fast, so I wouldn't even blame him. She's like a cat. She doesn't actually speak English. She just associates sounds with a general. It's true. It's true. I just one language. You don't. You simply don't. Got one more nubby. Singer-songwriter, just sit there with his guitar playing and sing the song over and over and over. And it sounds the same every time. Making sure he knows it. Like, I'm always honestly shocked that, like, singers, like, they probably practice it, but, like, singers at lives, like, they'll sing a song from, like, 20 years ago. They'll be like, whoa. They sing it just the same. Like, maybe they won't sound the same, but, like, they remember everything. I don't know, they're just, like, crazy to me. Anyone who can just reproduce the recording perfectly. True. True. I feel like definitely now more than ever people like. I feel like it used to be more acceptable to go to a concert and like the person did not sound like the CD. Like the song itself that you would hear when you bought the CD or the MP3. But now it's like not acceptable. People are just like, boo, you stink! That's what we saw. Masayoshi Takanaka. Takanaka. I don't like. That should not be allowed. Takanaka is a hard name to say. What's up with Masayoshi's having GP music on lock? Masayoshi Soul can too. Masayoshi's, they just got together. They decided that's how it should be. Born under the Masayoshi star. Yes, that's how it is. I go to the JS stores while playing with it. You can't play with your Gunpla. Gunpla is for adults, and no adult plays with their stuff, right, guys? Nobody plays with their toys. That's ridiculous. You don't play with toys. That's silly. I'm gonna pick up. Found this. Whimsy and play are not allowed. Delicious. Now let me grace all of you guys' days with my charm. May you have a lucky gold-filled day. May many gold bars come to you today, Dornians. You're all gonna be rich. I'm gonna be posting this on socials today. While I was not able to get that super cute Lala thing from Comic Cat, I did have a coworker that was going on a date where someone was like selling cool Beatrice stuff that I wanted. I was like, "Can you get it for me?" And he was like, "Yeah." So I was able to get that, and it came with that charm. So. But yes, thank you everybody for stopping by stream. Let's see. Let me check to see if I can quickly run into anyone. We can build and dash. Oh my god. There's so many people building right now. It's a Build-A-Palooza! Oh my god! It's a Build-A-Palooza, Dornians! That's crazy. Alright, let's see. I don't think I've been... Have I seen you guys here before? I'm not sure. Wait, she might be finishing. That's okay. There's someone else. I don't think... Yeah, she just started. Alright, let's go here. Grab your messages! Wait, But yes, his head does look like a bugger. We'll see if I can prep any pieces for next week. But if not, then we'll just keep building. We'll just keep building, just keep building, just keep building. Alright, let's start reading. We will definitely keep going. Alright, so close that. Have fun at work! I will try. I will try. Let's see. What do we got? For the rest of this week, tomorrow, over on YouTube at night, we've got Demon Bane. And then this weekend, we'll be watching Hathaway's Flash. in order for me to get ready to go watch the second part 2 of Hathaway's Flash. And then we should also be finishing Silent Bomber this weekend. Silent Bomba! So dorny, Ans. So dorny. Until next time, wherever it may be, whenever it may be, if it may be, until then, Otsukimi. Otsukimi! Oh, before I go.